Are South Africans xenophobic or Afrophobic? Or is this merely propaganda pushed by external forces? Welcome to Peak World. In today's episode, we focus on the nation of South Africa. The controversial topic of xenophobia has led to many accusations against this nation, the homeland of statesman Nelson Mandela, and the only African nation to have hosted the FIFA World Cup. Let's consider the facts. South Africa hosts approximately 2.4 million recorded foreigners. Of this number, Zimbabweans constitute the largest group, with almost 1 million citizens residing in the country, followed by Mozambicans, numbering 539,219. South Africa also hosts a group of East European citizens, estimated to be around 250,000. Additionally, there are approximately 200,000 British citizens living in South Africa. These figures only account for recorded individuals. Many untraceable and undocumented foreigners also live here. Notably, South Africa hosts more foreigners than any other country in Africa. Given these statistics, is South Africa truly xenophobic? Or are we missing a crucial perspective? Perfect toll we first witnessed nationwide xenophobic attacks in late 2007 and mid-2008, resulting in 62 deaths. A truly tragic outcome, while 1,400 people were arrested for these crimes, and Zimbabweans, Mozambicans, and Somalis were among those affected. Then President Thabo Mbeki offered a different explanation. He stated, and I quote, "An intelligence report with names, dates, and venues where people met and planned this, and so on. It's presented as a xenophobic attack by the people of Alexandra. It was wrong. It was organized, systematic, for a political purpose. I'm seeing the mistake we made. We should have declassified that intelligence report. This suggests the 2008 attacks were orchestrated by foreign agents aiming for regime change in Zimbabwe. The goal was to threaten Zimbabwean citizens residing in South Africa, making them feel unwelcome, and thus compel them to return and vote against the ZANU-PF government. This raises the question of how often foreign agents are involved in tarnishing South Africa's reputation. In a broader context, Ghana experienced xenophobic attacks against foreigners, particularly Nigerians, in the 1960s, with Nigeria retaliating against Ghanaians in the 1980s. Returning to South Africa, the nation has historically been welcoming, especially to people from Nyasaland, now Malawi, and Zambia, who came as laborers for the mines in Johannesburg. Many have since integrated into South African society and are now considered part of our communities. In the 1990s, numerous political refugees from Mozambique and Congo arrived due to political instability in their home countries. However, in the early 2000s, we began to see the Asian community opening spaza shops in our communities, which led to the decline of South African-owned businesses. This was largely because Asian businesses offered cheaper, often counterfeit, known as Hong Kong currency. Currently, South Africa's economy is struggling, and foreigners are often perceived as bringing cheap labor, displacing locals. When people raise these concerns, it's frequently labeled as xenophobia. Similarly, when South Africans complain about Asian communities selling counterfeit goods from their spaza shops, it's also deemed xenophobic. Furthermore, violent crime has increased, and police investigations often indicate the involvement of foreigners from Eastern Europe, South America, or West Africa in activities like steroid trafficking and human trafficking. Yet, our complaints are consistently dismissed as xenophobia. The truth is, in any household facing economic challenges, visitors are often asked to leave, not out of hatred, but due to economic necessity. Similarly, if a visitor steals from a host, they are rightfully expelled, not due to animosity, but because of their misconduct. In other nations, civil wars erupt due to tribalism, where people from the same country cannot coexist peacefully. South Africa, while not perfect, demonstrates a remarkable ability for people from diverse tribes to marry, study, and share accommodations without significant challenges. Why then can we not collectively seek political solutions as Africans before labeling an entire nation as xenophobic? Especially when that nation has hosted citizens that other countries sought to eliminate. And despite a few unfortunate incidents, it is branded xenophobic. Even as many of these accusing nations do not tolerate foreigners at all. Personally, I believe South Africa is neither xenophobic nor Afrophobic. Instead, it is one of the most tolerant African nations toward foreigners. In many other African countries, political refugees are confined to camps, which is accepted. For example, Congolese refugees in Rwanda reside in such camps. In contrast, South Africa offers refugees freedom, the ability to find employment, earn a living, open spaza shops, and for those willing, to integrate and become part of our communities. Do you think South Africa is xenophobic? Or is it perhaps just facing economic challenges and can't afford to cater to its neighbors, causing difficulties for people on the ground? Let us know in the comments below. And remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Peak World content. Until next time, keep rising to the peak.